writing things down. I'm looking like a serious news presenter now.
Welcome to our show for the 22nd of April, 2020. I haven't looked at my numbers, and I think you go first today. But I think you're going to be very pleasantly happy today. Is my conjecture based upon our conversation yesterday, and I was wrong. I thought the market would go down, and it did not. So you were right.
hmm
So I believe that your bets are going to pay off. Please go ahead. Tell us where you're at.
Well, thank you for having me on the show again today, Z. It's a pleasure to be on it.
It's we have a lot of choice in who the main presenters are going to be, but you're just so compelling.
Okay, so let's see. I was quite pleased when I went to bed last night. Let's see whether I continue to be pleased. I love this. You see my reaction real time as I open the app. Yes, I am quite happy. I have, for the second time in the history, broken the 5K barrier.
Congratulations! Wow, what are you
Uh,
at?
I am currently at 5031.
Very nicely done. And this
Yeah.
is a lot of this is your Facebook call that you bought, because I when I went to bed, Facebook was up more than 6%, which was right where you needed it to be in order to hit a nice profit. Did you
It
end
was
up
very
selling?
good. It was, I'm glad Facebook friended me last night.
That's rare. Not very many
Yeah.
Facebook friends.
No, it added me as a friend, I think. Um,
So what I'm
yes, I made a couple quotes.
okay, yeah, because what I'm really curious about is if you did what you said you were going to do, which is sell your Facebook call if it was up. So tell me what you did.
Well, I bought Facebook at 268. Yesterday, I sold them for 523.
Very nice. Okay,
That's quite a friendly gain.
very friendly game.
Doesn't say the exact percentage here, but
It's around 85% gain.
maybe, yeah. Why didn't I just hold on to them? I don't know. Maybe I should have just held, but whatever. I sold them for 5.23. I made about $500 from that. I also, but I also sold the SPY put, the 240 at whatever it was.
Okay, so you took a loss and you exited.
I took a loss on that, but I just wanted to get out of it. I sold the SPY put for 388. So I bought it for 560 something, and I sold it at 388. So I lost almost like $200 on the SPY put, but I gained 500 on the Facebook calls. So net up 300. I'm okay with that. And yesterday I did the same thing again. So I bought more Facebook calls, and I bought another SPY put. So yeah. So this time I bought a Facebook call for 200. I'm doing what that Amazon lady did, the girl who played with Amazon. I bought Facebook calls for 200 at 1.39, and now it's 1.66. So hopefully, I get to sell that. I just want to keep repeating. I think the goal here right now is that, as I mentioned yesterday, during like the new like strategies moving forward, like I want to keep at least $1,000, or maybe like 25%. 25% is a lot, but yeah, at least 1,000 or like 25% in cash.
Right.
So I'm trying to build up that cash bank. So yeah, I bought Facebook calls, and then I bought a SPY put. The SPY put wasn't cheap. I got it for what you're gonna realize very soon is that I always play with the same numbers. So all my prices are gonna be either like 38, 53, 23s. You'll figure that out soon. Anyway, I bought a SPY put for May 22nd, 250.
Okay.
$250 strike price for 4.53. It went down a little bit. It's 4.42. But yeah, I just bought that, and I'm sort of doing what you're doing, kind of like where you're buying two ends and hoping one moves. But yeah, I didn't feel comfortable going super bullish. Maybe today will be a bit reddish. I don't know, but just trying to keep the options open. And I'm sitting on. I have too much cash right now. I'm on 1.84, and I want to keep at most 25% in cash. So I have $600 to spend, and I wish I had thought about that last night and bought more Facebook calls, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So that's me right now. I have nearly 2K in cash and 5K net portfolio. Zoom went up nicely. Those things went up pretty nicely. Yeah, that's it for me.
Nice.
On to you.
Well, congrats again for breaking the 5K barrier. This is
thank you.
This is really nice. So for me, I believe my portfolio value has continued to decrease. I'm going to say somewhere around the 600 level. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Brutal. Oh man, I am at $558 today.
Wow.
So I have decreased quite a bit. Yeah, very, very disappointing. I made a couple moves yesterday, but they didn't work for me. And what I did is I saw Facebook rocketing up. So I actually bought a call, but I was afraid I was buying at the top. So I put in, I've never done this before and I'm learning how to do it. I put in a stop limit on it. And what a stop limit does is when it reaches a certain point, it puts in a limit order at a different price. So how that works is if you say the option is worth $1 right now, if you put a stop at 80 cents, you then can put in a limit order at say 80 cents or even at 75 cents. So if it's on a downward trajectory, you can make sure that you limit your losses. So I tried that out yesterday and I put a stop limit on the Facebook call that I did at 20% below what I bought it for. And within 30 minutes, it was triggered and it sold as it went down.
Oh, interesting. So you bought the call, and then as soon as it goes down 20%, it sells the call.
Yeah, it sells itself. Yes. So I think this is somewhat interesting, at least to play with, to limit loss. Also, you can set it up because we go to bed and then the market goes on. We can go on to trigger a sell as well because it can be going up in price. You could set the stop at $1.20 and then the limit at $1.25, and as it goes up at $1.20 it'll trigger the order to sell it at $1.25, for instance. So this is a really interesting mechanism I want to play more with. The only issue I have is I can't do both. I would love to set a stop limit going up and a stop limit going down so that I could just set both and then never worry about it again until it executed one side or the other, or whatever happens there. So this strategy did not work very well for me for the Facebook call because actually I would have rather have held it. And what I realize is the volatility of options means going up or down 50% in a day is entirely possible. And this is the big downside or upside of options, is that you really have to be prepared to lose 50% immediately, within hours of executing that trade. I also put in a limit order to buy a forward put at a price that I was comfortable with, but it also never got executed. So ended up nothing really happened yesterday except I lost $20 on a Facebook call that and almost immediately I lost this money. So
what's your strike price and expiry date?
That's a really good question. The Facebook call was, the strike price is at 190 and expiring 424, so at the end of this week. So I was able to get it very cheap. I bought it for 59 cents and I ended up selling it for 50 cents. So I actually only lost $9, not 20.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's no logic. Basically, I'm going to be playing the Facebook stock until earnings next Thursday.
Right.
I have a feeling that Facebook's going to surprise with how, because I think everyone's extremely pessimistic with how Facebook is going to do. And I'm hoping that they surprise. And the only reason why I'm hoping for the surprise is that, as we've seen, Amazon and Shopify are killing it. And, a lot of these stores have to advertise. So maybe, we'll see. Maybe it'll offset some of the other losses that they've had.
Yeah, this is a really interesting strategy as well, because you would think that most companies are restricting their advertising budget at this time, but in actuality, there may be a lot of companies that are spending as well. So in that case, Facebook earnings would surprise. So it's really interesting. Are you planning then to hold through the earnings call?
No. I'm planning to play on the hype around the earnings right now. So, I think most likely what I'm going to do today looks like the post, everything is down a little bit. I'm looking at the Yahoo Finance app is great, by the way. So looking like post, everything is down. My moves tonight are I'm going to try to sell this SPY put that I just bought. Hopefully move down a little bit more, make a bit of money there, and load up on more Facebook calls again. Just keep doing that. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to hold it through. I just really have no idea whether or maybe I'll sell the most of it and keep a couple for post earnings. It'd be really interesting. We've only been trading for a month now, and I feel like it'd be a really good experience for us to hold options through earnings, see what happens, because the textbook description says that volatility is higher before the earnings and that they should go down after the earnings.
Right.
Let's see whether that's true.
Well, if you are able to, say, take 5 Facebook options and sell 4 of them and just hold 1 through earnings, that would be interesting as well. If you can pre-take your gains instead of betting it all, well, then it's completely fine, right? It's a rush to that.
By the way, are you just trying to get a free lunch next week?
I wanted to be at least 10 times down from where you are to ensure because it's really easy to gain 10 times your money in a short amount of time. So I just wanted to make sure that I was down far enough that I wouldn't catch up with you by the end of the month.
I see. It's very easy to stay 10 times below. All you have to do is second guess yourself a lot when you trade.
Oh, I'm doing that plenty right now. Yes.
And if you want to gain 10 times, you just need to pick a stock that's about to explode.
Super easy. I actually think I'm playing too conservative now that I only have $600, now $558 in my account. And I just looked at my cash balance, and I'm holding over 50% in cash right now. So I'm definitely holding way too much. And I'm not taking bets aggressively enough, and just waiting on these current positions to see if they play out or not. I don't think it's a very good strategy. So I am going to make some moves at market open. I'm not sure what, but definitely going to buy and put most of my cash on the line.
Okay, just keep $100 cash though. I think you need the bare minimum is $100
for one last bet to make sure I can come back.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited for today as well.
It's so funny though, isn't it? It's just like poker, isn't it? When you're down your chips, you really cannot afford to take too many bets. When you have chips, you can afford to take more bets, and that allows it to multiply.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's an interesting game that we've chosen to play. I really would like to be able to survive until the end of June.
Okay, I think that Thursday is going to be green. It's always green because the White House, and they always coordinate something to offset the unemployment numbers. So I think tomorrow may be mixed, maybe a little bit red, and then Thursday will be pretty good.
Yeah, and what do you think the unemployment numbers will be? Will it be as dismal as the past?
I don't know, man. I think that there's only gain from unemployment numbers, meaning like it's already, I'm not even keeping track. It's been like the 5-6 million per week, right?
Yeah.
Like if it goes down to 7, I don't think that's going to freak out so much. But as soon as there's a small contraction in the number, say it was like 5 to 4 or something, cause for good news. Sounds ridiculous, but I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. So I'm bullish on Thursday.
But that is what I believe as well. If unemployment numbers were only 3 million newly unemployed this week, the market would skyrocket.
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of a ridiculous thing to say, but it's true, right? It's like, oh, recovery. We only had 3 million people instead of 6 or 5. But yeah, I think you're completely right on this. If that's combined with a new stimulus or some news coming out or some press conference from the White House or the House of Representatives, then yes, absolutely. So I would be bullish today as well. I think I'm being converted over into your camp for the end of the week, at least.
Yeah, for the end of the week at least. And I think today's a good day to buy because it looks like it's going to open a little bit red and undecided. But then tomorrow could be a red day. So then tonight could be a red day, so who knows?
Just don't know. But I'll do some research today, and then I will go with my gut because that's really what we're doing. When we ever get some news early, somehow, some way, by some twist of fate, we know something early, at least now I know what to do. Right?
Yeah.
Like somehow I know that X company is going to report really bad earnings or something, and I know that early. Like at least now I can buy calls, buy puts. Like I've learned how to do that through this process. So I'm really happy about that because in the past I never even had that ability. You know, like I would hear something, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course Tesla's going to crush it. But I didn't know any other way to do anything except to buy stock. And even that I didn't know. But now I can leverage and buy options and really cash in on those opportunities. So this has been a great experience for that. The 95% down, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, this is going to turn around for you, I'm sure. You just need to suffer it out.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too much longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if I were in the 500 range, well, the closest I got to it was like 2K.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't do anything. I bought a call way out, which was Zoom, and I just like put everything on that, hoping that would improve.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I'm not recommending you do the same thing, but maybe just remember that in the long run, stocks always go up. So maybe a call would help you out.
Yeah, I agree. I will continue to get that research done and then make some interesting moves today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching. This has been the Ikkura challenge. If you like what you saw, please like this video, follow us, and subscribe to our channel. And that's it for today.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. I'm always going to make the most awkward bye.
Bye.
Bye.